Hi, I'm Megan, and today I'm with Tara. We'll be talking about home loans for buyers. Hi Tara, it's nice to have you with us today.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about home loans. I've heard something called a pre-approval. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's good in this day and age that people actually go through the pre-approval process. What that means is that they would start out coming in and talking to a lender, providing all the income documentation, and getting actually pre-approved for a certain amount to buy a home.
So when should a buyer do that?
Really, a few weeks before they're looking to buy, or even months before they're looking to buy. It's a good idea because that way we can find any blemishes that they might have on their credit report, or if there are any issues with their income, we can work through those and have plenty of time to do that.
Sounds like a plan. So what can a buyer expect?
Great question. When a buyer is ready to get pre-approved for financing, they're going to want to meet with their lender, preferably before they even meet with a realtor. They're going to bring in their documentation to me, which is going to include all of their finances for the last 2 years. Tax returns, we're going to look at most recent pay stubs and bank statements. It seems like a lot of paperwork, but really it's a good thing. We're making sure that we're putting those people in a good financial position for buying their home.
So are there things that buyers should avoid doing during this approval process?
Absolutely. I can't stress enough not to have any big purchases, to keep their job the same as it is, to watch all their deposits into their account, and really the lender can walk them through all of those different steps.
So if a buyer has a question, contact you first.
Right.
All right. So are there any other recent changes that we should be aware of in the lending process?
Really, the biggest thing is if you bought a home 10 years or longer, there's been so many changes. There were a lot of bad things that were happening in the mortgage industry. There were loan officers that were giving people adjustable rate mortgages. Families weren't prepared for that. Their payments spiked. They weren't able to afford their homes. So now we've taken it to the extreme. We're actually documenting everything. We're making sure that we're giving them a sound, solid loan going forward to help avoid that.
So first-time home buyers, what are their options?
Actually, there's lots of options for first-time home buyers. The best thing is that you're going to get a loan with no frills or gimmicks like that used to be offered, and a lot of the reason why there were problems in this industry. So now there's a handful of different 100% financing options, so no down payment.
What are the fees and costs that are associated with the loan?
Well, there's going to be a lot of different fixed rate costs with the title company. We're going to send an appraiser out to the home. As a lender, we're going to charge fees to do our portion of the paperwork. Generally, I say a good rule of thumb is about 2.5% to 3% of the purchase price is what they should expect for closing costs.
So are there any other things that buyers should be aware of?
Really, a buyer just needs to come in and work with a lender that they trust and be patient through the process. It's not going to happen overnight, and in fact, it's not going to happen in a week or 2 weeks. It's going to take a good solid 60 days, and so it's important that they know that coming in and are prepared for that.
Well, thank you for being here with us today, Tara. It's very helpful information. Buyers, it sounds like you need to get started early, find a lender you trust, and get that pre-approval done before you start looking. Thanks. We'll talk to you again soon.